Okay, I'm back with another trophy list review. We got John Z at '07, ranked number one for Star Wars franchise completion, which I don't know. How do you know that? Is there another website or something you can see that? Or are you just, because you have every Star Wars Platinum and trophy, I'm guessing. So you just assume you're ranked number one? I don't know if is there a way to see that. It's from Germany, has 10,829 total trophies, 224 platinums, 1,110 gold, 2,697 silver, and 6,798 bronze, with 261 games played and 255 completed, giving a 98.79% completion, only 134 unearned trophies. So, I mean, basically going for 100% account, I'm assuming. 5.49 trophies per day, which is pretty high. But I don't think you've got like loads of easy games or anything. Just looking at the ratio, it looks like I think you're just playing normal games. And I mean, Trophy Cabinet already, I'm seeing down there, Elder Scrolls Online. So, yeah, let's do Trophy Cabinet. So, you got Elder Scrolls Online, the Platinum Trophy, which is an insane platinum to have. How did you find the Emperor Trophy? Because I mean, last video, Bandersnatch had the Emperor Trophy, but he hadn't got the Platinum yet. So how did you find the Emperor Trophy? Like, how long does it actually take to get the Emperor Trophy? Because that's the only one I'm worried about. Everything else, like Master Fisher, not really that bothered. I know that people say that's tedious, but I don't mind fishing in games. It's just the Emperor Trophy where it's like you have to be number one in an alliance raid. Is it an alliance raid or something? What does it say? Alliance War Battlefield and dominate the Alliance War Battlefield and become Emperor of Tamriel, which was your last trophy as well to get the Platinum. But yeah, it's not just that for this, but like you have to do a lot of other stuff. How many hours did it say it takes? Oh, 600. Yeah, I think that's already, I'm going to say that's the one I'm most jealous of straight away. No matter what else you have, just because I love Elder Scrolls. I do want to get it, but it's just that Emperor trophy. And then you've got Star Wars Squadrons, which is, I think this is the rarest Star Wars game. So it makes sense why you put it in here. You love Star Wars clearly because you got all the Star Wars Platinums, I'm assuming. If you're ranked number one for Star Wars completion. I know this is like what's this, like a 7 out of 10 or something? Yeah, 7 out of 10, 85 hours. This is like a first person. I think you can only play it in first person, fighting other ships. You have to destroy 1,000 starfighters in dogfight matches, damn. So that's online 1,000 starfighters. I don't know what those are. If those are like more powerful ships or are those just normal ships? There's no way of tracking. Oh, we can work it out. Okay. Only 924 people have got the platinum. I wonder how many people have got Elder Scrolls Online as platinum. 643. Oh, that's more than I thought, to be honest. And then Rain World, which I don't even know what this is, which is 1.14%. Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, I've seen this actually. 7 out of 10 difficulty, 35 hours. It looks, is this like, is this a Metroidvania game or is this just a platformer? Oh, it looks like a Metroidvania. This map, that's Metroidvania to me. So if I see a map like that, that is Metroidvania. Okay, nice. You obviously, you haven't got premium, so you've only got 3. I'm sure you'd have 7 other really good games in there if you had premium. Okay, let's start going through the list. You got Hat in Time, which 100%. I've heard someone else in the comments, I think it was Quake, said that the 100% is actually pretty hard in this. Like the DLC is a lot harder than the base game. Some of these stickers and things. So I think it's sticker stamps, maybe Death Stamp. I don't know. There's something in the DLC that's hard. So that's a nice 100%. A Way Out, as everyone seems to have this one. You got Alan Wake 1 and 2. Nice. I haven't seen this. I think this is the first time I've seen this on anyone's list. Maybe I haven't, because I think I said about Alan Wake before why I couldn't play it was after like a couple of minutes I had to turn it off because when you ADS in this game, it goes to the wrong shoulder and there's no way of changing. You can change it. When you ADS, the camera's on the wrong side, so you have to click the stick, I think, and then it shifts to the other side. But you have to do it every single time you ADS. And that just, I don't know why that bothers me so much, but maybe it wouldn't bother me if I tried it again. But sometimes I try a game and I'm just like, this little thing is pissing me off. I can't be playing this. And that's what happened with that. But Alan Wake 2 looks really good as well. I liked Control, which is the only Remedy game I think I've played so far. But yeah, I think I have both. I think both of them were on PS Plus, right? Unless Alan Wake, I don't know. I think they're both on PS Plus Essentials. I think I have both of them. So yeah, I think I might do those at some point. Pretty easy platinums. Looking at the guides, I mean 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Alien Isolation, got the platinum on this. I think I've heard that this is actually harder than a 4 out of 10 that it says here on the guide. This is another game I turned on, and I think it's 30 FPS. Because as soon as I moved the camera, I was like, oh god, it's first person 30 FPS. I just can't. I used to be able to play that, but now it's like, no, I just can't. So if I'd played it years ago, it'd been fine. But yeah, it was meant to be a really good game. Like you've been hunted by the alien and everything. It's pretty cool. And you got Aliens Dark Descent, which is this is like the XCOM one, right? Yeah, it's like XCOM kind of. I think yeah, it literally is XCOM, isn't it? It's literally moving the little cursor and all that. I think I have that one off PS Plus as well. Maybe I'll play that one. Might be because it's only it's 5 out of 10 compared to XCOM's a lot harder. And I do want to get the XCOM platinums, but they're so bloody difficult. I'm just not smart. But yeah, maybe this will be one to go on to get this one first, and then that will make me more confident to go for XCOM. I don't know, but that's one I've never seen that on anyone's list before. I don't think. Then your Aliens Fire Team Elite, nice. This is a really good game, really fun. Done the DLC as well. Yeah, obviously being on Insanity difficulty with you have to have a couple of other people, I think. We used to. I mean, you did it more recently. I've heard you made it so you can do it solo now with one of the characters or something. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't know about that. Or I didn't know. You couldn't do it when I did it anyway, so I don't know if it's actually easier now or not. I'm not sure. But still, I mean, it's a big, definitely grindy because you have to grind up. You have to level up. Do you have to level up every weapon to max or something? Remember that? Level up 30 weapons to 4 stars. Yeah, that's quite grindy. Alone in the Dark 1 and 2, and the New Nightmare, which is it's the New Nightmare PS1. These are all PS1 games, right? Oh no, that's wait. Alone in the Dark. Is this the first? I don't know. So is Alone in the Dark the original one, not on PS? Is that not the original one? I looked it up. That's actually so. That's Alone in the Dark 2 and Alone in the Dark 4, and then the reboot. What? Why is Alone in what they so they only brought back Alone in the Dark 2? They haven't done 1 or 3. Okay, that's really weird. But yeah, I'll probably do these at some point. I do like this type of game, like horror, survival horror. Pretty easy platinums, but and pretty quick as well. So I should probably do those. I mean, I want to do all of the classic games, like all the PS1, PS2, PSP games. So yeah, I should start doing those. A few. I should probably do like a couple a month, I guess. And then I'll try and catch up. It's only add one each month, don't they? So Angry Birds Star Wars. I guess you could do this because it's Star Wars, right? 6 out of 10 apparently on us Angry Birds game on Vita. I feel like Vita actually would work for Angry Birds, right? Because it's touchscreen. You got Apex Legends twice, which I don't think you can auto pop this. You have to do it again. I'm pretty sure. Just check. Yeah, looks like you did it again in like 2 days. No, what? Well, it says 1 week, 5 days, but most of them you did basically everything in like 2 days. Then you had one trophy you didn't get, which was equip any 2 legendary equipment items at the same time. Which maybe that's just because it's RNG, right? What you get in a battle royale, you just couldn't find those items. Then we got Assassin's Creed, Brotherhood twice, 2, 3, 4, Revelations twice, Unity and Valhalla twice, with 100% on Valhalla twice as well. Which, yeah, you ought to put the PS4 version, which I didn't know you could do that. And yeah, you got 100% on all. I mean, you got 100% on basically every game because you got 98% right. Yeah, probably the only games, just the games you don't have platinum on, are the ones you don't have 100%. So yeah, well, Assassin's Creed, the PS3 versions, you actually had to do multiplayer, which are, yeah, as you can see, unobtainable now. Which when did they go unobtainable then? 'Cause you did them quite a few, not that long ago. When did they shut these down? 2024. Okay, not that long ago then. You did them in 2022, so yeah, I actually really like the multiplayer in those games. Yeah, you've got. I mean, it's interesting how you went straight to Valhalla. You didn't play Origins or Syndicate. Oh, wait, you didn't play Syndicate. Yeah, you didn't play Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey. You just went straight to Valhalla. Well, they played some of these ones after actually. You played them in kind of a weird order. Maybe this. I don't know. I have to look how old this account is. Maybe you made a new account. I don't know. Astro's Playroom. You got 100% on that. Nice, really good game. Balan Wonderworld. Now this, I have this platinum, and I have this platinum because in Platinum Bros Discord there was a trophy like challenge thing where you had to play games off of someone else's account, and they had to guess who was playing games on their account. And this is the game I played. And because no one's got this platinum, I think how many people have got it? So look, 509 right now, which back then it was probably only a couple hundred. So yeah, it was basically just giving it away to John's ear that I had his list. And it's actually not that bad of a game. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely, I think it's a bit overhated. It's not, yeah, it's like, it's made out like it's completely terrible. Like, compared to like Golem, where you're like falling through the floor or whatever, from what I've seen. I haven't played Golem, to be fair. Maybe Golem's better than Balan Wonderworld, I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't that bad compared to what people said. We got Battlefield 1, 2042 twice. One of them was PS5's an auto pop. Battlefield 3, 4, and 5, all, yeah, all 100%. Which I know, is it for 3's DLC? I know, no. I know nothing about DLC because I just don't care about DLC. But yeah, how many hours is that? 30, 150, 210, 250, 285, according to the guides. Just on those, like, 5 games. Yeah, I do like, I mean, Battlefield's a pretty good series. It's not, I do prefer Call of Duty personally, but although, then again, Call of Duty's complete crap nowadays, I think, compared to what it used to be. So maybe I do prefer modern Battlefield, but I still don't love it like I did the old school Call of Duty games. I feel 2042 was really, I mean, it says 120 hours, 42 play. I don't know why it's 42 playthroughs. Like, what do you have to do for that? Is it getting all these ribbons or something that makes you do this so many playthroughs? I don't know. I'm trying to think, what ones have you not? You haven't done like the Bad Company, obviously, but those are shut down now as well, so you're never going to do those. So I think you might have all the ones that are obtainable still. Maybe I'm not too sure. I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe there's a new. What was the new one? Battlefield 6, is that out? Maybe you can't. Yeah, maybe I haven't done that one yet. Blood and Truth, this like VR game that's like robbing a bank or something. Look pretty cool. I mean, it's 3.73%. I mean, to be fair as well, a lot of all the Battlefield games I'm pretty sure are ultra as well. Well, yeah, all of them are ultra rare except for Battlefield 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's 5 ultra rares, and there's Blood and Truth, so that's 6 ultra rares in a row. And then Brawlhalla is another ultra rare you got. So that's 7 ultra rares in a row there. Yeah, Brawlhalla, this is actually seems to be quite a common one on people's lists somehow. I've seen this multiple times, even though it's 120 hours, 6 out of 10 platinum, and a 3.39%. How many people? I spent 24,000 people have this platinum. I was gonna say this. It seems like a really common platinum to see, but it's weird. It's like a lot more popular game than I would have thought. Jesus, 700,000 people played this on PSN profiles. Yes, that's. And yeah, I didn't realize that was that popular at all. You got Bully, nice, great game. Probably the easiest Rockstar, 100%. Then you got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War twice. I don't think that's normal pop. Modern Warfare, the reboot version. Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered, and then the original Modern Warfare remastered. So yeah, pretty much some of the easiest ones. I mean, Call of Duty Cold War was kind of tricky, like the what is it? That thing we have to take out the teams or whatever. Yeah, that's fire team, 10 squad wipes and fire team, and then defeat the mama back and save your dear friend. That was kind of tricky, but they made it a bit easier because they made it so you can change the perspective to like it used to be only top down, I think, and then they made it so you can play the first person. And you got control, which I thought you'd have this considering you got Alan Wake 1 and 2. It's a good, really good game. Crash, you've got Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 4 twice, and Warped, and I'm pretty sure this is not auto pop Brighton 4 because he did it in 2 days. But yeah, he definitely auto popped it because some of these are popped like out of order, it's where they would normally pop, and they're all really close together as well. After I think you played through I think you just played through the game. Yeah, you completed all the inverted levels, earned half of the gems, and all the gems. No, that's an auto pop. What doesn't even make sense? Like the auto pop came in like 2 chunks. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, nice. That's a good series. You should do you don't need CTR and what's the other one? CTR. And there's another one, isn't there? I haven't done the other one. Oh, Rumble. I mean, looks pretty easy. I mean, 3 out of 10. It's 50 hours though. Do you know? I don't know. 50 hours on that. I don't know. But I don't even want to play that for 50 hours. You got Cyberpunk with the DLC, 100%. I've heard the DLC is meant to be really good, but I didn't really care for Cyberpunk that much. So I'm like, do I want to get it or not? I don't know. You got Dante's Inferno. This was a pretty fun game as well. Is this unobtainable? Is this the DLC, isn't it? It's unobtainable. 2023. So it looks like you did the DLC first, December 8th. Yeah, so basically you heard the DLC was going to be delisted or whatever. Not delisted, but become unobtainable. So he did that first and then went back and played the game a couple of years later. So yeah, definitely someone who really cares about 100%ing the games. Like for me, I don't care about DLC, so I'm just not bothered about completion percentage really. I mean, it's nice to see it go up, but I'm not that bothered. But yeah, Dante's, I swear, like 2 out of 10. Does anyone think that's harder than 2 out of 10? I feel like I don't remember it being that easy, but it must have been. I don't know. It could have been. It's a long time since I played it. So Days Gone, you got the 100%. This is a pretty impressive 100%. I think the DLC is pretty hard. But some of these gold medals, that's pretty impressive to get all these get all those done mid game. But good 100%. You got the Dead Space remake as the only Dead Space game. Probably the best remake. I think, yeah, definitely one of the best remakes. I'd say Shadow of the Colossus and what's another one that I'd say is really good. I mean, Resi 2, of course. Maybe those are the top 3 remakes. I'll have to really think about it, but yeah, this is definitely one of the best remakes. This is how when I think of Dead Space, this is what it looks like to me. And then I looked at the original Dead Space, and I'm like, that looks like shit compared to this. They changed a few things and made it a bit better as well. Like this is exactly what you want from a remake. I think it feels like the exact same game, but they just slightly changed a few things and made it better. You don't have to beat the game on impossible difficulty, but I think pretty sure there's like a glitch or something you can do. So a lot of people did. Deathloop 100%. What was the DLC on this one? I think I might have done the DLC on this. Maybe I did. I don't know. Golden Loop. Yeah, Golden Loop. That was a free update. Yeah, I did do that. It was all right. It wasn't as good as Dishonored, was it? But it was a game that came out that they did, and now I think they shut the studio down. So yeah, that sucks. That Microsoft's buying them just to shut them all down. Delta Force 100%. I don't even know what this game is. Have a look what it is. It was like an FPS. 3 out of 10, 25 hours. Okay, pretty easy one, but like a little first-person shooter. Is that free to play? I feel like it could be a free to play FPS. Then you got very impressive series Destiny and Destiny 2 twice. Is that an auto pop? I don't know. Well, you did it on the same day, so I think it probably is. Yeah, 7 out of 10, 100 hours, 6 out of 10, 200 hours, and that's just for the platinums. I know Destiny, like one of those games, like I said last video, where a lot of people have played it for like thousands of hours if they've played it. If you like Destiny, you're really into Destiny, or you just don't like it like myself. I could not stand it. But yeah, that's a very impressive one. Few games to have. I don't know what's required. I know there's like raids and stuff that are pretty hard. Destruction All Stars. I never see this on anyone's list really because it's been. I think there was a thing with this like the servers were down for ages and you couldn't play it even though it was actually officially still up, and then they just randomly actually just shut it down. A lot of ultra rares in that game. I know this. I remember this was like one in on Discord where people were boosting it because they want ultra rares, so that makes sense. With how many ultra rares is there? 15 ultra rares from that game, and it's pretty easy as well. I know it says 6 out of 10, but because you could people boosted it, so because no one really played it, like no one cared for that game at all. Should have made a Twisted Metal game. Detroit Become Human, another one a lot of people have. Really good game. Dirt 5 you've done twice with the DLC as well. I don't know what DLC is on it. How much DLC does this have? 4 DLC packs. Okay, looks like yeah, like quite a few events and stuff. So it probably takes a few hours to do the DLCs. Their guides? No, there's one guide for one of them. So look what it says. How many hours? 5 hours. So maybe yeah, another probably doubles the playtime almost. You have to play to get the 100% there. Divine Knockout. This was that you've done this twice. Only 10 hours and 2 out of 10 apparently. Was this that dodgeball game? No, I don't think it is. Let me have a look what this is. Okay, I don't really know. You're like, oh, is it a multiplayer game then? I think it is. It's kind of like a MOBA, but you're actually like fighting. I don't know. I guess you just like hold these circles or something. Or I guess you were trying to knock them out of the circle. That's probably what it was. You got Dragon Quest Builders 2. That's an interesting game to have. You as your only Dragon Quest game? I want to play Dragon Quest Builders actually because I've heard it's a lot with was it like Pocopia? That when that came out, everyone was talking about the developer, which is I'm pretty sure this developer made that Pokemon Pocopia game, and that's meant to be really good. And I've heard Dragon Quest Builders 2 is really good, and well, the first one as well I've heard is good. So yeah, I do want to play that. It's actually like a Minecraft kind of game, but has a story, which or like objectives and things you have to do, which is what I want. I like to have something to aim to do, not just oh you can do anything. It's like I don't want to do anything. I want to do what you make me do. I don't want freedom. What is this? I want objectives. I want to set goals to achieve. I don't want this. You can do anything. I don't want to do anything. Thank you. Yeah, and then a game where yeah you can make anything, which is why I don't like it. Dreams. Yeah, just I feel like most of the levels. I mean, some of the levels in this game you'd be like, oh, it's kind of impressive. They've met that someone made this, I guess. But I could spend my time playing a game that someone else made that is actually better than this game. But that's just my opinion. Everyone else seems to who have played this seems to like it. I don't know. Somehow it's 1.44%. I think it's because it's just not very good. That's why it's ultra rare. But and it's really grindy. Like getting to that. If you're just going for the platinum, then getting to like Dream level 30 is really annoying. And also just doing all these other like random things like the puppeteer, imp quest, and all these things. Just yeah, that platinum is so boring. Driver San Francisco down. When did this go down then? You obviously I guess it's like 2022. All these servers went down. You were just like cleaning everything up. 2024. I should have done that one because I always wanted to play that game. I'll probably still play it anyway. It's like I'm pretty sure it's this one where you're in a coma and you're like mind jumping between different people who are in the street and we're racing as them. Then you got Fallout 76, Fallout Shelter, and Fallout New Vegas. No Fallout 3 or 4, interestingly. You've done the 7600% as well, which I cannot be bothered to do because you have to actually play Fallout 76, which is horrendous. I like single player Fallout. Shelter was okay. New Vegas, of course, the GOAT for a lot of people. For me, I would say Fallout 3 I preferred, maybe because I played it first. So I played them as it came out, so I preferred Fallout 3. DLCs on New Vegas were alright as well. I don't know how it ran for you. Like the third DLC, what's it called? It's got a name. Oh, this is the third one. Oh, yes, the third one, right? Yeah, it's whatever this one's called. It's New Vegas DLC 3. It's like oh, brilliant. Yeah, this one it ran at such a low frame rate. It was literally like one frame. I had a second TV with my mates. We were playing FIFA on the second TV. I'd play like a whole game of FIFA, and it would still be moving like one frame, one frame, one frame, and I was like, oh my god, just literally just horrendous. I could set up on VATS, which would take like 10 minutes to set the VATS up, and then once you VATS an enemy, it would just be like, right, I've got like 40 minutes until that finishes. It was horrendous. It takes so long to get. Once you got into a building, it was okay, but I just had to head straight to a building as quick as possible, which would take hours to get there. It was horrendous. That DLC just does not run on PS3, on my PS3 anyway. FBC Firebreak. This is that other Remedy game that's free on PS Plus, wasn't it? Like live service. I mean, we don't want live service games from Remedy, do we? Maybe you do. I don't know. Then you got Final Fantasy VII Remake twice with the DLC on the PS5 version. Which did you auto pop that because you did them right one day apart? Yeah, I think you auto popped the platinum and then just did the DLC on the PS5 version, which is what I did as well. So I just wanted to play the DLC, and it was like, oh, it's only on the PS5 version. It's like, well, I guess I was auto pop it. But now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy, I think, like the American version, play through the remake, then play Rebirth, and then play Part 3, like all around the same time. I hope you played the original 7 first, because you need to play the original 7, because it's actually technically a sequel to 7. It's actually Final Fantasy 7 2, but they call it Remake because it's Square Enix, and they are terrible at naming things. And you got Final Fantasy 15 100%, which is nice. I have not done 100% yet. I've only done the platinum, and the story made no sense because they didn't have most of the DLCs actually fill in what happened in the story. And yeah, you've got the unobtainable. These are actually not unobtainable, from what I've heard. You can down patch your yeah, patch downgrade as possible. So I should probably do that soon and do the comrades first, and then just in case like that stops working somehow, that downgrade. So I'll probably do that once I've done Final Fantasy 14. I think I'll do 15's DLC. Are you going to do any more Final Fantasies, or is that just those the two you? I mean, you've did 2024 and 2025, so you're going to do one in 2026, like one a year or something. Ghostrunner, this was a fun platinum, really good game. 6 out of 10. Yeah, probably sounds about right. The first one's definitely better than the second one, which you haven't played yet. Don't know if you're going to play it, but yeah, that's a really fun game. You have to go through, what is it? Collectibles. Kill 23 enemies in a row without dying. Is there not one for like, I mean, it was the second game, I think, and I thought it was like complete a level without dying. Yeah, I think the second game was to do 3 levels without dying, which is not too bad once you know what you're doing. At first, that seems like impossible because on the first level, when you first start playing, you'll just die, 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 and you're like, oh, I can't even get through. And then you come back after you've beaten that last level, and the first level's so easy. Yeah, it's ridiculous how much. It's what's fun about that game is like you feel the skill progression when you go back. You all of a sudden you're just destroying the level. And you got GTA 3, 4, 5 twice, and San Andreas, so no Vice City is the only one you're missing. You have done the 100% on 4 and 5 as well. 5, I know he's got that, what is it, the heist or whatever? Doomsday heist? I don't know what's required for it. I know everyone says it's really hard, so I don't know what you actually have to do, like why it's so hard. But yeah, that's really nice. You should just do Vice City, just to finish up, then you got the full series done. And yeah, obviously GTA 6 coming out end of the year, basically, doesn't it? November, I think. Is it November? I can't believe they're doing that thing. I don't know if you, I'm sure everyone's seen this. You have to have a bloody Netflix subscription to watch a trailer. It's like, I just don't know. It's just unbelievable. Like, are people really going to subscribe just to watch the trailer? Like, I'm sure some people will, but that is mental to me. Like, I don't know. Just the greed. Like, they'll just milk everything they can out of this game. That's already going to make it just released. If they just released the game, it would make so much money. But they're making money out of the fucking marketing of the game by selling off like the rights to Netflix. It's just crazy. Hades, nice. This is a really great game. They do Hades 2. Like, so do I. To be fair. So I don't know what. Let's have a look at what Hades 2 is like. I don't know. This is just me going into other things I haven't done. It's 70 hours, a bit longer, but easier from looking at the guides there. But I mean, this also Hades 1 playthrough says there, and this says 50. Hades 2 guide makes way more sense. I mean, how can it be one play? Like, it's not one playthrough, is it? I guess what their thing is like one playthrough is like one save file, right? Because technically, like you dying in Hades is canon to the story. Like he did die and get sent back to the beginning, so it's like still actually one playthrough technically, right? I guess that's their argument for one playthrough. I don't know. Pretty grindy. I mean, if anyone goes for this, you need to make sure you get the nectars to the characters later on in the game because for me, both times I got this platinum, I always have, even though the second time I was like, I'm definitely focusing on giving the nectars to the guy like far in. He just wouldn't spawn, so I just couldn't give him the nectars. I always made sure I had nectars to give him if I saw him and I just couldn't find him. So yeah, kind of annoying with the RNG there to get that platinum. A 6 out of 10 I feel like is too high if it's way easier than that, but because you can use God mode. So Hogwarts Legacy, nice. I think did you get that? Maybe we got that when it came out, roughly. I mean, 11 months after. But was it 2023? This came out in February 23. Yes, you got it when it came out, and then you just went back and platinumed it a year later. Maybe you didn't like it that much. As I said, I love Harry Potter, so you know. But I've done this twice, and the thing that really I wish I wish the kids were nastier. You know, like why are all the kids really nice to me? If I'm in Gryffindor, I want the Slytherins to like attack me in the halls or something. I don't know, and I should be able to have a not posh accent. You know, I don't want to be a posh kid. Hollow Knight. Did you do this with the exploit thing? I used the exploit. 100 hours. I don't think it's a 100-hour platinum. I mean, even without the exploit, 100 hours would be a long. Because I feel like you can get everything else done in like 20 hours. So 80 hours just for the Pantheon would be kind of ridiculous. So I feel like this should be like 30 hours, not 100. But you know, I didn't write the guide. Horizon Zero Dawn. You haven't done Forbidden West yet. Have you done the DLC for Zero Dawn? Which I thought the DLC was pretty good in Zero Dawn. Not amazing. It's not like one of the best DLCs I've ever done, but it was least substantial piece of DLC, and it was still to do with the main game, which is why I like Fallout expansions I've done as well, because it's like they're actually like the game. Like, what I don't like is when DLC is like, oh, now it's a zombie game. It's like, no, I don't want zombies. This isn't a zombie game. Why are you putting zombies in the DLC? You know, like Far Cry 5 has that, or Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's like, I don't have any interest in this. Hotline Miami, nice. This is a really good little game. I love the music in this game. It's really good. Just gets you. just keeps looping and just makes you really get immersed in the game. It's like constantly dying. You get A plus on all chapters. That's the hardest trophy. I remember doing that. Takes quite a lot of attempts. I mean, 25,000 people have the platinum, which is kind of crazy to be honest. I guess it was on PS Plus, wasn't it? Then you got Intelligence Cube twice, which is a PSP game. I think I've done that. Oh, no, it's PS1. A PS1 game, wasn't it? 'Cause this is called. What was this called in the UK? It was called something else. I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, pretty easy platinums if you use a guide for sure, or you use not the guide. You use the rewind thing. I mean, Immortals Phoenix Rising. This game was terrible. You actually suffered through the DLC as well. Yeah, just a terrible game. I thought, but maybe you enjoyed it. I don't know. I just feel like once they play, I've played already Breath of the Wild like for like a couple hundred hours or something, and then I played this, and it's like no, they just took all the parts of Breath of the Wild that were really fun, and then went nah, don't want any of that. We'll make it so you can climb up stuff. That's the part that was the most fun. It's like what about the physics and like using the chopping the tree down and making a bridge? No, no. At least I don't remember being able to do that in this game. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure just they had. Oh, you can climb and it has a stamina meter. It's like yeah, but that's. I mean, that's just Shadow of the Colossus. You're not copying Breath of the Wild properly. But I don't know. And they put like objective markers everywhere. It was just And you got Infamous 1 and 2 and Festival of Blood, which they've got little. Oh, it's because it's going to shut down. Oh right, they actually have a little clock. That's kind of cool. So they're shutting down the end of this month then. Yeah, so I didn't even. What are the online trophies on there? I can't even remember. Oh, user generated stuff. Right, yeah. User generated. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's like some random. There's like random missions you could make, right? Because that was like this Infamous 2 came out when Little Big Planet was big and stuff. So it was like every game, but you make your own content. Like Far Cry 2 had it. Every game had your own like map, make your own levels and stuff. Minecraft, I guess, came out in that era, right? Yeah, and nice to see Festival of Blood. You didn't see that one as much because it was a like standalone DLC. It's actually already unobtainable. But then it says what's unobtainable already then? Oh, unobtainable for Japanese account. Okay, that's weird. Never seen that before. Inside that was like is this made by Limbo team, right? Which I did not like Limbo, so I probably wouldn't like this one. But apparently a lot easier than Limbo. It looks like 2 out of 10, 4 hours. Limbo's I think like 5 or 6 out of 10. So they've gone the modern make trophies easier route. It Takes Two. That was a really good game. A bit overrated as I said before, but yeah, still a good game. Kena Bridge of Spirits or Kena. I don't know how you say it. Yeah, this was like a pretty fun game, wasn't it? I liked the like healing like once you just defeat the enemies or whatever, it like all the flowers will come back into that area, what like the color and all that. Like it reminds me of Akami, so that's why I like it. Same as I was just playing the Avatar game, the blue Avatar, not the good Avatar, but the blue Avatar. And in that game, you destroy like refineries, and then all the color comes back into the world, and I really like that. Same in like Saboteur as well. I like that kind of thing in the game. I wonder if you use the exploit as well. There's because glitch or whatever, you can get to the end of the game without beating the hardest difficulty. And then the first game you haven't got platinum, but I'm pretty sure you'll have the platinum by the time I finish this. I mean, you've got multiple. Maybe we're waiting for a milestone. So I actually don't know. You got this on. You got 2 games here on 98%. They're both Lego games. So yeah, it's interesting. What's going on there? So yeah, Lego. As anyway, I haven't even done it. Did I say the name of the game? Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes and Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7. You got on 98%, which I'm assuming you're going. I mean, this is literally today. Take down Batman with Bane. I mean, you can do that anytime you want, right? And the other day you left as a Death Eater cast at anyone in Hogwarts Hub. So you can get both of those whenever. I guess you're saving them for some reason. But then, yeah, you have got Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7. A lot of Lego games. Marvel Superheroes, Universe in Peril, and then there's Star Wars. Yeah, okay. Lego Star Wars 2 twice, 3 Clone Wars, Force Awakens 3 times, and then Skywalker Saga twice. Yeah, which is, I'm assuming, is that all of the Star Wars one? Yes, every Star Wars Lego game, which, yeah, I mean, it makes sense because you got apparently your number one Star Wars completion, whatever, however you work that out. I mean, you have to let me know how you work that out. And then you've also got Lego The Hobbit and Lego Lord of the Rings. So a lot of Lego games, mostly all the Star Wars ones. Yeah, like literally most, I mean, 80% of those are Star Wars. But the Skywalker Saga you did twice, which is the one that's 80 hours. I think there's another guy that says 100 hours. But yeah, I know that one's like a real slog. The other ones, I remember playing like the original trilogy, 1 and 2. They were like the first Lego games, weren't they, on PS2? I remember playing those as a kid. And yeah, I loved those as a kid. I really liked Star Wars back like in when the prequels were coming out. And then once they made the sequel trilogy, I watched like the first 2 and then I just never watched anymore. I haven't watched like any of the TV series or anything. I've seen a few clips of like the Obi-Wan show where he's fighting Darth Vader or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, I feel like this kind of ruins the later film, but I don't know. I didn't watch the full thing, so maybe it makes sense in context. I only saw like clips. So yeah, then we got Loco Roco Midnight Carnival twice. That's that was this PSP or was this a PS3 game actually? And it must have been a PSP game, right? Because it's a PSP classic. I know Loco Roco was PSP, but yeah, Midnight Carnival I thought was a PS3 one for some reason. Definitely the easiest Loco Roco games because the other ones are bloody hard. Those two, I mean, you got rewind on those, but yeah, see if you do the other two. So those are hard. If you do them, that'll be impressive. Lost in Random. I've seen this like a that dice. It's like a platformer game. I think it's like a 3D platformer kind of game. Looks. I like the art style. It's kind of like Tim Burton kind of esque to me. I don't know if it's a bit different, but it's similar. Marvel Rivals. Nice. That's a pretty impressive one to me because I'm pretty sure a lot of those things are very character specific. Then you got Marvel's Avengers. 6 out of 10. 95. 6 out of 10 for Marvel's Avengers. Come on, that is not 6 out of 10. That is like a 3 out of 10. There's nothing hard about this game at all. It's just grindy. It's just getting those 50 hive missions. Like that's the thing is like guides sometimes. It's like when you don't know the game, like if you just hadn't played this game, you just see 6 out of 10. You'd be like, well, that's pretty impressive. Then if you've actually played it, you know that is not a 6 out of 10. I would say the combat. I would say it's easier probably than Marvel Spider-Man to be honest, because the Spider-Man the combat's a bit more like. I mean, it depends on difficult. I guess you have to play like for the DLC, you have to play on hard, right? So yeah, like the Marvel Spider-Man 100% is probably harder than the Marvel's Avengers 100% or Platinum, you know. But yeah, if you look at the guides, it would tell you the opposite. So yeah, sometimes that's come down to actually personal experience. But yeah, anyway, you got Marvel Spider-Man and the remastered version, and Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales twice as well. Nice, all really good games. I just wish Spider-Man 2 was. I don't know. Like one of the things I didn't like about Spider-Man 2, I just realised the other day was when I was playing Shattered Dimensions, is the fact that the characters like Miles and Peter kind of feel the same. Like they do have different powers, but you play as them kind of the same because you just spam whatever move you've got not on cooldown. Right? You don't. I don't ever wait. I'm not like, oh, I should save this. I just know. L2 square or whatever. I don't remember the controls. That's available now. I should just do that, and then he shoots out a little gadget or whatever, and it does something. Or you do an electric punch, or whatever you got available. And they're kind of like the same moves. They do sort of similar things. It's just one of them's kind of like venom powers, and one's also venom powers because it's called venom powers, even though it's like electricity or whatever. But yeah, and I also missed like I feel like in Spider-Man 2, the being able to shoot your own webs out made the stealth way too easy because you always just make a web line anywhere and then just they can't see you, so you just web line, web line, web line, web line. Okay, I can take them down, and you can just do that over and over again. And they never see them, so it's whereas before you had like certain points you had to go to, and you're much more likely to get seen, which has to be some level of being able to be seen to make stealth actually fun. And I also missed the gadget in Spider-Man 1. I just remembered as well. There's the gadget in Spider-Man 1 where you like plant down a trap wire and it pulls them in. They got rid of that in Spider-Man 2 for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that, but that's what I do sometimes. Stop rambling about something. Medieval Remake. Nice. That was a classic child I loved. I like Sir Daniel Fortescue. It's really easy platinum, but good game. Minute, another easy game, but really good little indie game. Then you got Mirror's Edge, which you're playing it right now, basically, like August 9th. So yeah, you've done. I saw on the top as it was scrolling through. Load. You've only just sort of played. You haven't actually done any of the speed runs. You've only done like playing for the game. You've completed the story basically, and that's it right now. That is a hard platinum from what I remember, but there are probably more guides now. When I did it back in like 2009, I don't think there was any guides or anything. So it was just that was one of the hardest platinums I ever got for. I mean, probably still is to be honest. Like thinking about it, like how much effort I had to put in, like push through to get that platinum. So like, I'm pretty proud of Mirror's Edge platinum to be honest. Really good game. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which you do have the platinum for, and that's unobtainable. So I'm assuming you went and played that because it was going to go unobtainable. I wonder if Mirror's Edge is about. No, it doesn't say. I was thinking maybe you've gone to that because it's about to be unobtainable, but it doesn't. I don't think it has multiplayer anyway. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, you go to games and clean them up before they become unobtainable, which is smart. And good planning. I don't plan it. I just sort of play games. But yeah, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, they kind of ruined it because they made it open world and it just was not as good in my opinion as the first one. And also 5 out of 10, I don't think so. I feel like that's a 3 out of 10 from what I remember. Naraka Blade Point, don't see that very often. I mean 0.57%. I guess because it's free to play, I suppose. I don't know. You got raise range weapon to level 25 and a melee weapon to level 25. There's no guide, so I can't tell how long it takes. I'm assuming that's like a long grind though. So yeah, probably a really impressive one. I mean, it's, on the rarity it looks like it, but could be because it's free to play. I don't know. You have to let me know. Need for Speed Heat, Hot Pursuit Remastered, Unbound Rivals are your 4 Need for Speed games. When did this go unobtainable? Did you do this just before it went on? I think I did this as well. October 7th. You got the platinum on October 6th, but you already had you got the 2 unobtainable trophies like a month before. I think I did it at that time as well. I might have done it a few months earlier actually. actually. I think I did it, and then they announced they're shutting it down like a month after I'd basically just done it. They were like, "We're shutting it down in 3 months or something." Yeah, I think Hot Pursuit probably the best one out of those games. I don't. Well, they've remastered Hot Pursuit. Did this come to PS Plus actually? I think I have this. I actually play that one soon. I mean, it says 6 out of 10. I don't remember it being that hard, but I'll have to look into it. I remember that one being fun. I mean, all pretty good. They're not. I mean, Need for Speed's not an amazing series. I liked the old ones much better. Need for Speed, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl twice. Pretty easy platinum. It's okay game, isn't it? It's fun. Like if you grew up with Nickelodeon characters, it's fun. I think I was thinking about with Nickelodeon All Star because I just did All Star Brawl 2 like last month or something, 2 months ago. I can't remember. And I was thinking all of these characters are characters I grew up with. Like, are there any characters now that kids are into that I wasn't into? Is Nickelodeon dead? Like, do they not have new characters anymore? I don't know. You've done Near Automata, which is a really good game. Not, I prefer Replicant. You should play that one. It's I think better. I think the music in Replicant was better as well. Automata has good music though, to be fair. And yeah, did you buy the trophies in the game? Like, not you don't buy it with real money. You buy it with currency in the game. After like a few playthroughs, you can do it that way, or you can actually go beat the bosses and stuff. Overcooked 1 and 2, nice. I have not played these, as I said before, so I don't want to get into arguments, which I know everyone gets into when you play these games. Overwatch, you got twice. Is that an auto pop? Maybe they're both 10th of March, so I'm going to assume that's an auto pop. You have to let me know if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know really much about Overwatch. Never really interested me, but 7 out of 10, 100 hours apparently. So very impressive. Both ultra rare, 1.65%, 2.84%, and 0.18% 100%, and 0.63% 100% there. So yeah, obviously not many people have those. I think they're like character specific stuff and things, isn't it? Because it's like a hero shooter, which I don't. I'm not into that. I like just my guy versus their guy, and that's it. Not it's because he's got this power and they have got that's not into that as much. Which maybe is why I think that's why I never played Marvel Rivals, even though I love Marvel. When I do kind of want to do Marvel Rivals because I want to have the Marvel game platinums, but I don't know. It's probably too hard to play it now. Everyone's probably like just sweats. And then you've got 100% that I've not seen on anyone's list. I don't think Papers Please on Vita, which I have this, and yeah, I haven't played it yet. Still, even though I've had it on Vita since like 2015 or something. Pretty cool game. It's like you're working at a checkpoint. Like, is it in like Soviet Union or something? I'm not sure exactly where it is. And yeah, you have to check their passports, and there's like different moral choices and things you have to make in the game. From what I've heard, it's meant to be a really cool game. So I might download that on my Vita actually. That's reminded me to do that. And then we've got Persona 3 Reload, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal, and Persona 5 Strikers. Nice. Love to see Persona. Like one of my favourite series. So yeah, I still haven't played Reload, and you haven't done the DLC on Reload. Which the reason I haven't bought Reload is because it has DLC, and the DLC is really expensive. The Aegis the Answer DLC, and it's like I do not want to buy it without that. But with that, it's always like that's like 20 quid the DLC. And I'm like, I'm not buying the game for like 20 quid and then buying the DLC for 20 quid. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So until the game with the DLC is 20 quid, I'm not buying it because they should be that by now anyway. The full game. If they're just, I would have bought that straight away. Like literally, if they just had it included, I would have bought that for full price. But because they took it out and put it as DLC, I'm like, I'm not paying for that. Like you're putting it. I'm going to pay as if it's on sale, and that's the price. It's 20 quid with the DLC, or I'm not buying it, or it can come PS Plus, and then I'll pay like a 10 for the DLC. But other than that, I'm not supporting that. It pisses me off they removed that DLC, or they removed the original content to sell as DLC on a remake. Like that's fucking bullshit. Yeah, 4 Golden, one of my favourite games. Love it. Is there guides now that are good for a Reset fan, hardcore Reset fan? Because when I did it, there was not, so it was horrendous. And I do want to do it again before the remake comes out. So yeah, I have to look into it if there's guides. Persona 5 Royal, I wish they hadn't made it so easy, but yeah, they did. Sadly, hopefully that means. I mean, hopefully Persona 6 goes back to like Persona 4 Golden style trophy list, where it's actually a bit more challenging. Or at least Persona 5, the base game, but you actually have to do everything stuff like make all the personas and yeah. Which I mean, to be fair, I think Reload did. So hopefully 6 definitely will. So it will suck if Persona 6 comes out and has like this type of royal trophy list. I'll be really fucking pissed off. Yeah, they got Pinball Heroes twice, which is it's like classic PSP, pretty easy games. Proteus, don't see that very often. 4 out of 10, 12 and a half hours. How many people have this one? 1,500. I'm pretty sure I know what that. I'm pretty sure it's like a shoot FPS. Could be wrong. Then you got Rain World, which is in your trophy cabinet with 100%, 0.05%, 100%. So why? Just because a lot of the DLCs. I mean that trophy's on DLC. These two are 0.96% on the DLC. So yeah, I don't know. Are the DLCs like insanely hard or something? No, 5 out of 10 apparently. So I don't know. Then you got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, the newest Ratchet and Clank game. It was okay. I mean, it was a good game for what it is. Just not as good as the old ones. Realm Royale, which is now unobtainable. Only unobtainable, so complete shutdown. 3.88% platinum, and it was only 20-hour platinum. So yeah, I think I saw this before. or another list. I said the same thing. Red Dead Redemption 2, nice. I don't know why I haven't played the first one. I'm assuming you played it maybe years ago, maybe on an old account. Because all of your trophies seem to be like the last few years. I will check in a minute when you actually got your first trophy and all that. But I think this might be an account you made to get 100% right. So maybe you played Red Dead Redemption on an old account. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, love that game. I wish they'd remaster this. I don't know why they haven't. It'd be good to go for the platinum again, but it'd probably be an auto pop, wouldn't it, on PS5? Don't know. So it'll probably end up. I mean, it'd probably still be ultra rare because GTA 5 is ultra rare and it's still got an auto pop. So just how many people play the game. Getting those animals was. I remember just like coming home and just looking up with binoculars for like an owl for like a week. Just coming home. Oh, time to look up. Spend 4 hours looking for this owl. You know, it's just kind of annoying to be honest. Then you got Resident Evil series. I think this maybe Resident Evil 0 and 1, 2 twice, 3 twice, 4 the PS2 version, and then the remake. 5 and you haven't done 6, but you've got 7. Code Veronica X 100% and the PS3 version's 100%. PS4's platinum. Then you got Reverse and Revelations. Revelations 2 you don't have the platinum, and then you got Village twice, and then Dark Side Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles. Okay, didn't even know those were games. So that's an 8 out of 10, 55 hours. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of Resident Evil. You're clearly a big Resident Evil fan. Yeah, that's a very impressive series to have all of those done. I don't think, especially, I mean, you got the Reverse, which is unobtainable, so no one can ever get, like, I can never get 100% on the series, I guess. It kind of sucks, but yeah, I don't know. What is this Dark Side Chronicles? I've never heard of that. Yeah, that's really nice. Really, is that, I might, oh, then I was going to say, it might be the most games you got in a series, but we haven't got Star Wars yet, have we? Roblox, pretty easy, 100%, isn't it? They basically given that one away. Sackboy Big Adventure, that was a really fun game. Much better than Little Big Planet, which you didn't play Little Big Planet, did you? They might have been unobtainable by the time this account was made, to be fair. But yeah, great game. Then you got Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD, nice. Not as good as Persona, I didn't think. Yeah, it's much more, I don't know, like dark, I guess, isn't it? Philosophical, much more philosophical sort of story. I much prefer like Persona for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of grinding in this one. You have to go through and get we have to do all the endings. You have to do multiple playthroughs. You have to do like, how many playthroughs does it say? 6 playthroughs, yeah. You have to get all the endings and you can't like, so there's no way like saves. You can save, there's like a guide on this where you can save at certain points, like halfway through the game, where you make a choice that then leads to another thing that then you make a choice later on. So you can make a save there, get 2 of the endings, and then, yeah, do the ending, reload that, so do the other one, then go back to the further, like halfway through the game again, make the opposite choice, and then do 2 of the endings that way. It's like, so you don't have to do 6 full playthroughs, but you have to do like 6 playthroughs, most playthroughs, mostly full playthroughs. And you have to beat it on hard, but you can actually just do the ending. Like if I click on this, let's have a look what ending it says to do. So it says about, yeah, do the demon ending, which you can do, basically there's no fight at the end, so you can just change the difficulty to hard right at the end, and then just beat the demon ending, and then just reload your save and do a different ending while lower the difficulty back down. So you don't have to actually beat it on hard. Well, you do, you just change that at the end, basically. Kind of an exploit. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, and then Star Wars Battlefront Episode 1. I don't know, I was like, oh, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Like, of course you've got every Star Wars game, I'm assuming here. So let's have a look if you do. I'll just click on it and then go to Star Wars game. Yeah, basically every single stack of every Star Wars game, it looks like, except this VR one, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, is the only thing you haven't got Star Wars done. Which is this, and why have you not done this one? You just don't have a VR 2? I mean, that is impressive. Like, a lot of games. Star Wars Outlaws, 100%. Star Wars Jedi Survivor twice. Squadrons, of course, you got Jedi Fallen Order 3 times. Battlefront 1 and 2. Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2. Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. Republic Commando, the NA and EU version. Star Wars Classic Collection twice. Jedi Knight Academy, Jedi Outcast. Clone Wars twice. Bounty Hunter twice, plus 100%. Another stack of Bounty Hunter. Jedi Starfighter 100%, and Star Wars Racer Revenge 100%. Star Wars Demolition twice. Star Wars Episode 1 twice, and yeah, Episode Racer and Jedi Power Battles. Dark Forces Remaster twice. Super Star Wars 100%. Then you got all the pinball. You got pinball twice, which is 10 out of 10 difficulty, 100 hours apparently, which is fucking insane. Vader Immortal Episode 1, 2, 3, and Star Wars Pinball VR. What do you have to do for this? Like, how can a pinball game be a 10 out of 10? I don't know. It must be like some insane. Because like, I feel like pinball is kind of luck. You know what I mean? Because how do you control where the pinball goes? I mean, maybe, I don't know it is just pinball, right? Like, look at this, just pinball table. So I don't know. I don't really see how that could be a 10 out of 10, but maybe you'll have to let me know why that's so hard. But yeah, I loved Battlefront 2, 2. Battlefront 1 I didn't really care for. Don't know anything about most of these Star Wars games, to be honest. But most of them are pretty easy, to be fair. Some of these, like yeah, Jedi Power Battles, all those ones. Like the classic ones are all pretty quick. It's definitely like this pinball, the Survivor games twice, Fallen Order three times, of course. Then I loved the Battlefront collection, the original Battlefront 2 and 1 on the PS2. I remember like we used to play this I think Kashyyyk is the level, right? With the Wookiees. And you play as Yoda in that level when you were on the Kashyyyk side, the Wookiee side. And we'd just go and running like in the water. So we thought it was really funny as kids, like 'cause Yoda was so small, he was actually like invisible basically, like he was under the water. And he just if you got his lightsaber out, just his lightsaber would stick up. And we just thought that was really funny for some reason. I don't know why. It's not really funny, but as a kid, that was hilarious. We were like, he's drowning himself. You know, that's my memory of that game. Bounty Hunter looks pretty cool actually. I think let me look at. I think it's this one. We play as you're playing as like. I mean, is this like a Mandalorian or something they call him now? Right? This is just like to me, this is like Jango Fett or whatever, but or Boba Fett. Yeah. Then you got Jedi Starfighters and Revenge. Those are both 6 out of 10 apparently, and then Squadrons, of course, very impressive one as I said earlier. Force Unleashed 1 and 2. I really like those games. Like I used to just pick people up, like the troopers up, and then like they'd grab onto like something. You know, that was just fun, just trying to pull them, and they were like hanging on, like like the physics in that game was really fun. Kind of janky controls, but yeah, fun games. Stranded Deep looks like you did the exploit thing. 'Cause you did it in 21 hours, so I'm assuming you did the like thing where you join someone's game or whatever, and it pops all the trophies. Stray, pretty easy game that was on PS Plus. A lot of people got that one. It was okay. Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, pretty quick platinums. Pretty. I've heard those. I mean, I used the like exploit thing, like save what is it like dev menu on Subnautica for some reason. I don't know why I even did that, but I did do it. Just want to get my platinum numbers up, I guess. But yeah, shouldn't have done that. Yes, I don't really know anything about the game. Yeah, Superstar was still about that one. Super Stardust Portable twice, nice and classic games, and then Siphon Filter twice, two twice, three twice, Dark Mirror and Logan's Shadow. So that's every stack of Siphon Filter games, I believe. Yeah, I could not stand Siphon Filter. It just aged horribly. I want to get all the classic games, like every classic platinum, but Siphon Filter was like the one game series where I'm like, oh god, I just don't want to play them. But yeah, maybe I'll push through and do all of them first, and then it'll be easier to do all the other classic games I actually want to play. Or maybe I'll do those last, just to be like, oh, I have to do them now to finish up the PS1 classics or whatever. A couple of Dark Pictures anthologies, The Little Hope and Man of Medan. Don't know too much, I just know they're like story games, aren't they? Like Until Dawn. Okay, then you got Elder Scrolls Online 100% twice, and also the additional expansions, which that's included in the PS5 version anyway, isn't it? So yeah, that's a lot. You must have a lot of hours in this game. Because the DLCs are all like, I mean, there's a lot of DLC. Like how many DLCs are there? 37 DLCs. What? Yeah, that's. I mean, Jesus Christ, that is a lot of hours, man. I mean, this section is a lot of hours. Like that's probably like thousands of hours. That, which is brilliant. Then you got Skyrim. Then Skyrim VR as well, which is I've never seen Skyrim VR 100%. I know that people feel sick apparently playing it. That's one of the only reasons I want a VR is to play Skyrim in VR, to be honest, just to get all the stacks. So I love Skyrim. And then underneath that, the finals 750 hours. So this section is probably like a few thousand hours. Like just this part here. That's actually insane. Yeah, don't really know what to say to that, to be honest. Just well done. I mean, Elder Scrolls Online, as I say, I would not even go for the 100%. I just want the platinum. I just want to have the platinums. You should go back and do, you need to do Oblivion, really, because then you'll have the series completed. You might as well do the other two stacks of Skyrim, because then you'll have like every Elder Scrolls trophy. And I'm assuming you're going to keep up with the 100% on Elder Scrolls Online, so you're like committed now, so playing it. Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever seen anyone with 100% on Elder Scrolls Online. That is fucking impressive, man. I don't know what have I got. Let me have a look at my progress. Yeah, I have 8% on Elder Scrolls Online, so yeah, not anywhere near what you've done. I've got just nowhere near Emperor. It's just that Emperor trophy. If I get that, then I'll definitely get the platinum. I haven't even reached level 50. I think I'm like level 46 or something. I think I played. I mean, to be fair, I've played. I have 8% trophies, right? I think like 80 something hours in the game. So if you think about that, you know what I mean? Yeah, easily you've got thousands of hours. But then no, an easier game, The Forgotten City, which is a puzzle game, I'm pretty sure. The House of the Dead 3 and 4, and House of the Dead Remake, which that's a platinum. The other two are 100%. This is just like that light gun game, right? In the arcade. The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 remastered, and then Last of Us remastered. Nice, really good games. I love, especially the remastered because it has the multiplayer, which I thought the multiplayer was really fun, and I'm upset really they're not doing the second what is it, like Factions 2. The Order 1886, nice, easy platinum, pretty good game. I think a bit overrated nowadays because everyone picked it up for like £2 and now they're like, oh, it's actually really good. I don't know why people didn't like it. And it's like, because when it came out, it's 4 hours long and it was full price. Like if they'd charged a lot less, people would have been a lot higher on it. Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. Not seen that on anyone's list. I remember Secret of Monkey Island, of course, like point and click game. Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I've heard this is an okay game. Not really my type of game because it's I don't know. Their walking simulator just I don't know. Very hit and miss for me. This is The Police. Never seen this one on anyone's list. Yeah, is this got ultra rare trophies? It has got ultra rare trophies. It says it's 20-hour platinum. Oh, this is like that. This is top down, right? If I'm thinking of the right game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're making like these decisions. I see. You're like running like the police station or something. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, Titanfall 2. Nice, good game. Did it pretty quick. 22 hours. That's fast. Did you go straight for the? Let's have a look at your order. Did you do the thing first? The become the master. No, it doesn't look like you did. Did you do it at the end then? Interesting. It's like you played through the game, got like I don't know if is that the end of the game? Maybe it is the end of the game. I don't know. I can't remember the order of the trophies, but that doesn't seem like that was the end of the game. It's almost like you played like half the game and then went, oh, I better get the becomes a master trophy. Went back, did that, like started a new game, did that, and then continued on with the story. Toem, 100%. That's a fun little indie game. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist, nice, unobtainable now. So yeah, I thought that was unobtainable a lot longer ago. I should have gone back and done that one because I wanted to get the Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell series, but can't get that one now. So I can only do the first three. I think are the only ones available. Yeah. When did you have to go through this game like without getting seen or anything? Yes, yeah, not kill anyone. It looks like. So yeah, multiplayer, of course. Yeah, don't know too much. I don't really know much about Blacklist. I've only played the first one. Tormented Souls. Don't see that very often. How many people have this platinum? 3,000. Okay. 4 out of 10 difficult with 10 hours. Got a Trek to Yomi. This was on PS Plus, right? 5 out of 10 apparently. This looks kind of cool. It was like a side-scrolling like samurai game, right? Tunic. This is meant to be a really good game if you don't follow a guide. I don't know if you did. Then you got Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 4, Uncharted 1, and then Legacy of Thieves Collection and Lost Legacy. All 100% as well, which Uncharted 4 100% is very impressive because that's got the crushing, beat them all. Is it beat cult missions on crushing or something? 3 stars on crushing, yeah. And then obviously the PS4 versions of Uncharted, so you have the brutal difficulty, which is complete bullshit. Yeah, nice series there. Just the only one you're missing is the Vita one. You didn't have a Vita though, I don't think. Maybe you did have a Vita because you got Papers, Please, so you should do Golden Abyss. Unpacking Twice, meant to be a pretty good game. Untitled Goose Game, could not stand that game as I said before. Then Vader Immortal, you got Valorant. That's that like hero shooter game, isn't it? And it's like insanely popular, but I just don't know what it is. I'm just like, eh. I know it's some like it's Riot Games, isn't it? It's some like streamer game. I kind of like it reminds me of like Overwatch, where I'm just like, yeah, I just don't care. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, nice. This was a pretty fun game. It's just that grind at the end, isn't it? Just that 41,000 kills, just a stupid trophy, I think. And then What Remains of Edith Finch, probably the best walking simulator. Really easy platinum, of course. X Defiant, this was like a Call of Duty hero shooter, right? Was it a hero shooter? It was like Call of Duty, wasn't it? I think it didn't have hero stuff. Yeah, that's shut down already, apparently. Did not realise they shut that down. Obviously, it must have flopped, like most of these live service games. Yet another Zombie Defense HD, which seems to be insanely popular. And then Zombie, which again, also a pretty popular game, seems to be. Because people just like zombies, I guess. And I could not stand that game. I thought Zombie was awful. I only did it just to have a Zombie Z game that was ultra rare for a badge in Discord. But yeah, that's all platinum. So let's go up to the milestones. First trophy 5 years ago, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and the first platinum on the same game as well. So yeah, I feel like maybe you started a new count when you got PS5. 10th platinum, Final Fantasy 15, nice. 20th platinum, Resident Evil Village, that's a good game as well, that's a good milestone. 30th platinum, Cyberpunk 2077. 40th platinum, Star Wars Jedi Academy, which yeah, I feel like maybe you're going to make all of them. Because the next one is also Star Wars. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast for 50th platinum. Oh, then it's not Star Wars. 75th platinum, Crash Bandicoot 4, nice. See why you'd want to make that a milestone. Then Star Wars Jedi Survivor, back to Star Wars again for 100th platinum. 125th platinum Uncharted 4. Your 150th platinum San Andreas, nice. 175th Elder Scrolls Online, yeah, gotta make that a milestone if you do that one. Elder Scrolls, and then Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim for 200th platinum, nice. Yeah, and you also, it looks like you did some of these, you must have been making these milestones as well, right? This one, your 10,000th trophy you definitely planned, right? Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection? Or was that just coincidence? You just played so many Star Wars games, it just ended up there. Let's have a look how many ultra rare platinums and all that you got. You got 36 ultra rare platinums, 43 very rare platinums, 58 rare platinums, and 68 uncommon platinums, 19 common. So yeah, a really good balance, just like yeah, pretty much all evenly really. really. In your stats, you got 35.88% average rarity, that's really low, especially with 5.49 trophies per day. That's a lot. That's low, you know. Yeah, it looks like you basically. Cause I feel like you definitely started trophy. You must have been trophy hunting straight away because you got 220 trophies straight away. You must have made this account to trophy hunt. You got platinums like instantly and just kept going. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you made this account to be a 100% account. So I don't know what your account was like before. Did you have many platinums on your old account, or then we've got 134 games in common? Which how many games did you have? 261. So I have like half your games. How many platinums do we have in common? It looks like I've got those ones. Pretty much we'd have basically share mostly of those. Only a few that you've got I haven't got, I guess, because like Elder Scrolls Online there, Battlefield 3. I mean, basically there's not any platinums I have that you don't have, except those three at the top right. There's about those three which you've basically got anyway. Two of those. Resident Evil 0 you got and I haven't got. Resident Evil. So I was Battlefront. So that's another three. So there's like 6 games. There's like nine games that we don't both have the platinum on because I've got three that you don't have that you've got on your list, and you've got six that I have on my list that I haven't got. So we have 125 platinums in common. Nice. I mean, yeah, definitely. I'm going to say Elder Scrolls Online's definitely the platinum I'm most jealous of. Just yeah, really nice account. Like, and yeah, seeing these the games you're playing, it looks like the 5 games. You got 6 games you haven't finished. Yeah, which are these? They're all basically the last since the furthest back you haven't got platinum is 6th of July. So just a month ago. So you're basically working on those 5 games at the moment, or 6 games, I guess. So yeah, you're basically gonna have 100% very soon, I imagine. And yeah, anyway, if you got this far, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a like on the video, and I'll be back again next week with another Trophyless review. See ya.